Welcome back to SHOT Show, guys. Here at the Double Alpha booth, looking at the latest and greatest in competition gear. So for you competition nerds, that's right, I consider myself one of you. These are the new X-ray pouches available in both aluminum and polymer from Double Alpha Academy. They are weight relieved slightly. It's not a huge difference in weight, honestly, but what it does get you is different geometry. You've got a better chamfer on the spacer that you have right there. They went to a steel insert at the bottom so you can get a little bit more depth in how the magazine seats. And there is a screw that retains the spacer. You guys shooting production have probably popped out spacers on some of your older Double Alpha gear. The ball joint is also a little bit more robust, a little bit beefier, and the insertion with this is just significantly nicer for the pickup and stow magazines. They also, while they were at it, updated their magnet. This is a neodymium magnet rated at a stronger rating than the old magnet. You can see the old magnet right here, significantly thicker, a little bit heavier, all that. So everything is getting lighter and thinner. And these are only available at a premium of about $5 over the current offering on the Double Alpha pouches. Now, for some of you guys who want a really good chrono, but don't want to spend that GPS money for the radars, Double Alpha has an infrared chrono. And this is interesting because there are 32 infrared LEDs pulsing up here at a certain frequency that this sensor will only see that frequency. So if you've had the shade sail chronos and you get the bad readings at indoor ranges or outdoor if the lighting isn't just perfect, this doesn't have those problems. Similarly, you notice there is no display. It is linked up entirely to an app that on a phone that I don't know how to unlock. It appears to be bricked. But they have a really nice app. They showed it to us. It's great, but it stores all of the information. What's really interesting for you long range guys is that it will pull down your geographical location through the GPS, so it will get the barometric pressure, the temperature, and the humidity when you're shooting based off the information on the net. So people who really care about that kind of stuff, not going to be the pistol guys so much, but you rifle guys have a very capable chronograph that does that now. What's interesting is it is built around aluminum and polymer. It breaks down into two pieces. You unplug each of these ports and pull it off the edges. The aluminum bars that you see here, these spacers are very precisely machined to keep that chrono as accurate as possible. Super lightweight. It's going to be available later this year. They didn't give firm dates, so everything's available later this year. You should email them and bother them on when things are available. But this is the most important thing in this booth as far as I'm concerned, and that is the new Double Alpha Auto Case Sorter. And this thing is really slick because what it does is it will measure the different cases that you have, and it will reject the ones that it's not programmed for. So if you don't get 38 ACP or 380 ACP, 38 Super, 38 Super Comp, 9mm flipped cases, it doesn't matter. It will sort them. I don't know what it's calibrated for right now, but we'll find out. And just press the button. So you mount it inline on the press, and it is only going to accept the cases that it is programmed for. And what's interesting about it is if you want to change the programming on the sorter, then you actually do it manually by finding 5 cases that are the specification that you want, holding this button for 3 seconds and feeding them through it, and then it will set the new calibration around the cases. It's able to distinguish between 38 Super and 38 Super Comp, so you open shooters can not have those problems when you get to practice. But this is a very cool product. It's going to be available mid-year in probably the mid-200 to 300 price range. And some people were talking at the booth about potentially getting several of these and using it to sort cases by caliber, said my cameraman, and that is certainly a possibility. So if you want more SHOT Show 2025 coverage, be sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks for watching.